Today's topic is trigonometry part 2 for class 9th. In the previous video, I have explained what are the trigonometrical ratios, what are the relation between the trigonometrical ratios. Now in part 2, I am going to explain the trigonometric ratios for angle 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These are the trigonometric ratios for standard angles. These are standard angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. All the 6 ratios for these 5 angles. Now how to write that ratios? First, theta values 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. First I'll write the sine ratio, that is sine theta values for all these 5 angles. Sine theta for 0 degree, that is sine 0 value is 0. Sine 30 degree is half, that is 1 upon 2. Sine 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. Sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2 and sine 90 degree is 1. These are the values for sine ratio of angle 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. If you remember all the values for sine theta, you can write remaining ratios using this. Now how to write that? Now for cos theta, this first column write in upward direction, means sine 90 1 value will go to cos 0 value. So 1. Then next is root 3 by 2. Then 1 upon root 2. The next is half and 0. So first column I have written in opposite way. From 0 to 1 I have written 1 to 0 value here. That are the values for cos 0 degree is 1, cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2, cos 45 degree is 1 upon root 2, cos 60 is half and cos 90 is 0. Now sine and cos, you know the relation between tan, sine and cos. Tan theta is the ratio of sine and cos. So sine upon cos, that is 0 upon 1, you can write as a tan theta. 0 upon 1 is 0. So tan 0 value is 0. Next, tan 30 degree. So again take the ratio of these two, sine 30, cos 30, that is half divided by root 3 by 2, you get 1 upon root 3. Next, tan 45. Again sine 45 divided by cos 45. So 1 upon root 2 divided by 1 upon root 2, you will get 1. Then next is tan 60. Again ratio of these two, you will get root 3. Tan 90, that is a ratio of these two values, 1 upon 0. 1 divided by 0. Any number divided by 0 is not defined. We cannot divide any number by 0. It is not defined. So here tan 90 value is not defined. Understood? First write down the ratios for sine theta. All the values of sine theta, that is sine 0, sine 30 degree, sine 45 degree, sine 60 and sine 90 degree. That same values write in opposite direction, start from the bottom. So 1 root 3 by 2, 1 upon root 2, half and 0. These are the values for cos ratio. Cos of 0, cos of 30 degree, cos of 45, cos 60 and cos 90. Then take a ratio of these two values, two columns, you will get the next column, that are the values for tan theta, that is tan 0, tan 30 degree, tan 45 degree, tan 60 degree and tan 90 degree. So these are the three ratios. Now next cot, Already you know that cot is reciprocal of tan theta. So again take the reciprocal of the previous column. So reciprocal of 0, that is nothing but again 1 upon 0. 1 upon 0 is again not defined. So cot 0 value is not defined. Again reciprocal of this 1 upon root 3 is root 3. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. Root 3 reciprocal is 1 upon root 3, and not defined means 1 upon 0 reciprocal will be 0 upon 1, that is 0. Or you can write cot theta using tan theta. So again for whatever values for tan theta you have written, again write down the values for cot theta using this. Again start from the bottom. So first tan 90 is not defined, so cot 0 value will be not defined. Tan 60 is root 3, so cot 30 will be root 3. Again this previous column I have written in opposite direction. So you got the cot theta, or cot theta will be the reciprocal of tan theta. You can use any method, you will get the same values. Now again cosec theta. Cosec is a reciprocal of what? Cosec is a reciprocal of sine. So take the reciprocal of first column, that is sine theta value. Reciprocal of 0, again 1 upon 0, not defined. Then half reciprocal is 2. 1 upon root 2 reciprocal is root 2. Root 3 by 2 reciprocal is 2 by root 3. And 1 reciprocal is 1. These are the values for cosec theta. Now last, sec theta. Sec theta is the reciprocal of cos. So take the reciprocal of cos, that is 1. Reciprocal is 1. Root 3 by 2 reciprocal is 2 by root 3. 1 upon root 2 reciprocal is root 2. Half reciprocal is 2. 0 reciprocal is not defined. Again sec theta, if you observe the values of cosec and sec. For cosec theta, whatever values you have written, write down the sec theta values in opposite direction. You will get the cosec theta values. Not defined, 2, 2, root 3, it will be the same. 2 upon root 3, 2 upon root 3, 1, 1. These are the values of all the trigonometric ratios for the standard angles: 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. For this table you have to remember only the values for sin theta. Using sin theta values you can write all the ratios, remaining ratios for the all the 5 angles. So sin theta you have to remember that 0, half, 1 upon root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. Now how to get sin theta values if you don't remember that? For that also one method is there. Mark each column, start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then divide each number by 4. So 0 upon 4, 1 upon 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. Okay, first I have written mark the each angle by 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then divide by 4. 4, 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4. Each number by 4. Now take the square root of this, you will get the sin theta values. 0 upon 4 is 0, square root of 0 is 0. 1 upon 4 square root will be 1 upon 2 because 4 square root is 2. 2 by 4 it is nothing but 1 by 2. 1 by 2 square root will be 1 upon root 2. 3 by 4 square root of 3 as it is, square root of 4 is 2. And 4 by 4 1, 1 square root is 1. So using this method you can remember the sin theta values. And if when you know the sin theta values, you can write the remaining table using this sin theta values. Understood? For the sin theta, this method you can apply, or you can by heart the column for sin theta. Again, cos theta, write the values of sin theta from opposite direction, you will get the cos theta value. Then for tan theta, take the ratio of sin and cos, you get the tan theta. Then again for cot theta, write down the tan theta values from bottom to top, you will get the cot theta values. Cosec, you can take the reciprocal of sin, and for sec, take the reciprocal of cos. So this is the table for the T ratios for angle 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These are the 5 standard angles. This table is given in your textbook. But in the exercise sum, it is mentioned that without using trigonometrical table, find the value or prove that. It not means this table. That trigonometrical table is different. We have to use this table only to solve the exercise 20b. Okay. Now we'll do the sums from exercise 20b. Now we'll start with the exercise 20b. That is question number 1. What is question number 1? Without using trigonometric tables, find the value of. Here trigonometric table means which is given in the, not given in the textbook, which is given in the textbook, that we have to use. That trigonometric table is different. Okay, you don't have that in the textbook. Whichever given in the textbook, that table we have to use, which is given for angle, standard angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Now first, sin 60 into cos 30 plus cos 60 into sin 30. We have to find the value of this. Now we know the sin 60, cos 30, cos 60 and sin 30 value. Substitute according to the table and simplify it. Now sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Cos 30 is also root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2 plus cos 60 is 1 upon 2 and sin 30 is 1 upon 2. If you simplify this, root 3 into root 3 is 3, 2 into 2 is 4, plus 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2, 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 is 4. So it is 3 plus 1 upon 4, that is 4 upon 4, which is equal to 1. So value of the sin 60 cos 30 plus cos 60 into sin 30 will be 1. This is the question number 1, first sum. Similarly, question number 1, third sum, that is cos 60 into cos 45 plus sin 60 into sin 45. Again substitute the values, is equal to cos 60 is 1 upon 2, cos 45 is 1 upon root 2 plus sin 60 is root 3 upon 2 plus into sin 45 1 upon root 2. Now first multiply, then add. So 1 into 1 1, 2 into 2 root 2 plus root 3 into 1 is root 3, again 2 into root 2. Addition of this will be 1 upon root 3 upon 2 root 2. So using the table, we have substituted the values for sin and cos ratio. You got the answer as a, for first one as a 1 and third one as a 1 plus root 3 upon 2 root 2. Now one more thing about the T ratios, how to represent the power of T ratios, that is exponent. Now for example, sin theta square we can write as a sin square theta. This is a power 2 of the sin theta. Similarly, cos theta cube, cos cube theta. First write down the power and then theta, angle, whatever angle is there. Tan theta raised to 4, you can write as a tan raised to 4 theta. For any trigonometric ratios, power we can write as a first power and then angle theta. So sin theta square, sin square theta. cos theta cube, that is cos cube theta. This is the notation for the t ratios whose exponent can be written like this, power of t ratios. Again, depend on this, there is a sum, question number 2, second sum, 2 cos square 30 degree plus tan square 60 degree. We have to find the value of this. Again here 3 cos square 30 degree means cos 30 degree square. We know the value of cos 30 and substitute that and take the square of that. So cos 30 is root 3 upon 2, the square. This is the cos square 30 degree value. Plus tan square 60 degree means it is a tan 60 square. And what is the tan 60 value? That is root 3. So root 3 square. Okay. Now simplify this. So 3 into 3 by 4 plus root 3 square is 3. So which is equal to 9 by 4 plus 3. Okay. So after simplification you get 9 plus 12 upon 4, that is 21 by 4. This is the answer for this sum. Substitute cos 30 value as a root 3 by 2 and then take the square because cos square 30. Same way tan square 60, tan 60 value is root 3 square. Substitute the value and simplify, you get the 21 by 4, or you can write this as a 5 1 by 4 in mixed fraction. Now next, that is fifth question, 4 by 3 tan 30 square. Tan 30 value is 1 upon root 3, so 1 upon root 3 square plus sin 60 square, that is root 3 by 2 square minus 2 cos square 60, cos 60 is half, so half square plus 3 by 4, tan 60 value is root 3, so tan square 60 becomes root 3 square plus minus 2 tan square 45, tan 45 is 1, so 1 square. Again simplify this, 4 by 3 into 1 upon root 3 square is 1 upon 3. Root 3 by 2 square is 3 by 4. Here minus 2 into 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 into 3 minus 2 into 1 square is 2. Simplify this and you will get the answer as a 25 upon 36. First do the multiplication and then addition, subtraction. You will get the answer as a 25 by 36. So while solving the exercise sums, first write down the given sum, given problem, and then next step substitute the values and then do the simplification or any calculation over there. Because when you are writing the sum, you will come to know which value you have to use. So substitute the correct values. For this substitution, if you substitute the correct values, you will get the marks. If any value is wrong, you will come to know where you goes wrong at the end. Okay? Because you substitute the wrong value, then you will get the wrong answer here. If you get the wrong answer without looking at anything, you will not come to know where you got wrong if you don't substitute the values properly. Don't do directly the calculation. Like instead of substituting root 3 by 2 square, instead of writing this, you write 3 by 4 here, and root 3 square directly don't write as a 3. First write root 3 square. If you write instead of root 3 1 upon root 3, it goes wrong. So here if you write directly 1 upon 3, it means here you did the mistake. So you will come to know where you goes wrong. So write down the stepwise properly. First write down the given sum, then substitute the values and then do the calculation. In calculation you can do the shortcut way. For that you can use your shortcut methods, but these steps should be followed. First write down the sum, then substitute the values, and then do the calculation and final answer. Okay, is that clear? Now see the question number 4, in that we have to verify each of the following. So verify that second part is cos 60 degree is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square 30 degree is equal to 2 cos square 30 degree minus 1. We have to prove that these three parts values are equal. So simultaneously don't do all the parts simultaneously. Simplify each separately and then show that all the three parts are equal. For example, cos 60. So what is the value of cos 60 degree? Cos 60 is root 3 by 2. Sorry. Cos 60 is 1 upon 2. Okay. Now second part, that is 1 upon 2 sin square 30 degree is equal to, again 1 minus 2 sin square 30 means sin 30 square, that is half square. Sin 30 value is 1 upon 2 square, which is equal to 1 minus 2 into 1 by 4. So you get here half. 2 into 1 by 4 is half. 1 minus half is half. So second part is also half. Now see the third part, that is 2 cos square 30 degree minus 1. Okay, again 2 cos square 30, cos 30 value is root 3 by 2, it's square, so root 3 by 2 square, minus 1, which is equal to 2 into 3 by 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3 by 2 minus 1, again it is half. So if you look at the three parts, cos 60 value is half, 1 minus 2 sin square 30 degree is half, 2 cos square 30 minus 1 is equal to half. Therefore, it is verified that cos 60 degree is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square 30 degree, which is equal to 2 cos square 30 degree minus 1. So here we verified that all the three parts values are same. Cos 60, 1 minus 2 sin square 30 degree and 2 cos square 30 minus 1. So this is the how we verified that. Understood? Now next question. Now see the question number 10. What is question number 10? If A is equal to 60 degree and B is equal to 30 degree, prove that cos A minus B is equal to cos A into cos B plus sin A into sin B. Here A and B, these are the two different angles are given. For that angles we have to prove this identity. Now here also separately solve the LHS and RHS and prove that LHS is equal to RHS. Don't do the simultaneously. So LHS is equal to cos A minus B. Substitute the A and B value. So cos 60 minus 30 degree, that is cos of 30 degree. And what is the cos 30 degree value? That is root 3 by 2. Okay, this is LHS. Now RHS. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, which is equal to cos A is 60, so 60 degree, cos B cos 30 plus sin 60 sin 30 degree. Now substitute the values. Cos 60 is half, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, sin 60 plus sin 60 is root 3 by 2 into sin 30 is half. Again multiply this, root 3 by 4 plus root 3 by 4, which is equal to root 3 plus root 3 by 4, which is equal to 2 into root 3 by 4, which is equal to root 3 by 2. So if you see, LHS is root 3 by 2, RHS is root 3 by 2. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. So cos A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. LHS is equal to RHS means we have proved that cos A minus B is equal to cos A into cos B plus sin A into sin B for angle A is equal to 60 degree and B is equal to 30 degree. Means how many, in which question we solve? First we find the values of the given problem, then verify that type of question and then prove that type of question for two different angles. Now see how to evaluate the values. Now see question number 11. Evaluate cos 3a plus 2 cos 4a upon sin 3a plus 2 sin 4a when a is equal to 15 degree. Now again substitute a as a 15 degree. So what will be the value of this? So it is equal to cos 3a. A is 15, so 15 3 is a 45. So cos 45 plus 2 cos 4a, 4 into 15, that is cos 60 degree. Again sin 45 degree plus 2 sin 60 degree. We substitute first a as a 15 degree, so we got 3a value as 45 degree and 4a value as a 60 degree. Now substitute the values. Cos 45 is 1 upon root 2 plus 2 into cos 60 value is half divided by sin 45 is 1 upon root 2 plus 2 into sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Now simplify the numerator as well as denominator. So you get equal to 1 upon root 2 plus 1 divided by 1 upon root 2 plus root 3 by 1. So here 1 plus root 2 upon root 2 divided by 1 plus root 3 into root 2 upon root 2. Cross multiply, you will get the addition. So which is equal to 1 plus root 2 upon root 2 divided by 1 plus root 3 into root 2 is root 6 divided by root 2. Now divide both the way. So 1 upon root 2 divided by root 2 into root 2 divided by 1 plus root 6. Division means multiplied by reciprocal, and which is equal to 1 plus root 2 upon 1 plus root 6. This is the value of the given expression for a is equal to 15 degree. So here we have evaluated that value of this as a 1 plus root 2 upon 1 plus root 6 for a is equal to 15 degree. So in this exercise you have the sums like find the value using the table, or verify that, or prove that for different angles expressions you have to prove, or evaluate the value for. For given angle we have to evaluate the value of the given trigonometric expression. So this is about exercise 20b. Maximum sums I have solved here. You can solve the remaining exercise, and any difficulty you can get to me.